For the last time this 2024-2025 school year, hello again AACT, I'm Arek.
And I'm Sonia, and
welcome back to Trailblazer Media.
This year, JSL and capstone presentations looked a bit different. The two events were held on separate days, and instead of presenting to a group of panelists, JSL groups presented to the sophomores and freshmen as the underclassmen took notes to provide some examples of what JSL looks like for their upcoming years. The best presentations went on to present again on capstone night as recognition for their hard work. This freed up some space and time for capstone presentation to be completed, so now seniors are one step closer to graduating.
Scholarship and Awards Night was another great success, with Principal Maddox hosting for the very first time. The commons were beautifully decorated for the night, and with the backdrop set up were shots of each awarded student. The students were awarded for various accomplishments, like Academy Student of the Year, the Principal's Awards, the Senior Scholarship Awards as well. There were special guests from across the school district, spotlighting some amazing students. You can find your photos by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link below in the description. Next up, we have some special highlights from the annual FFX screen. Here's Gavin to tell us more about that.
Welcome to Reno FFX 2025, a celebration of community, creativity, and powerful student voices. Hosted annually in the heart of Reno, FFX features high school creators from all across Washoe County School District. We spoke with Mr. Zorn about some of the changes that came to the festival this year.
Vicky Musney from DJ Trivia got involved with it, and she knew the people here at the Reno Public Market, and they were interested in hosting it. So I figured, okay, we'll try it. They didn't charge us anything for it. So we went for it, and it turned out really well. I'm really happy with how we are. We'll probably do it again.
After months of writing, editing, filming, and plenty of late-night render sessions, the moment everyone was waiting for finally arrived. Judges awarded top honors to standout projects across every category, recognizing excellence in storytelling, innovation, and impact. While the contest is exclusively for high school students, participants gained a wealth of experience in the process.
For categories, I got photography and film. In photography, I got action in category X, and then for film, I got the JT&N PSA, and then I also got news package.
Congratulations to the winners who participated in FFX 2025. These winners represent the dedication, passion, and creativity of our community. We can't wait to see where they go next. Reporting for Trailblazer Media, I'm Gavin Cates.
It was a great event this year. Thank you, Gavin. Last Friday was the annual closing compass ceremony where seniors got those senior coins and moved down to the graduating seat on the floor of the Colemans. The other years shifted around and the juniors made their way up those staircases for their first time. Looking forward, we have quite a few teachers who are spending their last few days here at ACT. We wanted to send them off with a brief message and a thank you for all they have done for us throughout the years. Samarah has our following message.
As we are nearing the end of the school year, some of the teachers here at AACT are also going to be ending their time here. Do not be sad though, for these teachers have taken a bunch of time to get to know the students, teachers, and all the staff. We are incredibly grateful to all the teachers, despite them not being here anymore, and we'd like to give a moment to give them a special thanks.
I think the students were my favorite part about working at AACT. I love that AACT has a place for all types of students. No matter how quirky and weird we are, we belong here, and I love that.
The students, they're really fun, they're motivated, it's really fun to work with them.
My favorite thing about teaching at AACT, it's going to sound really silly, but it's that we have an 8-period day with 90-minute classes. And the reason that it's so simplistic is because that opens up a lot of time for awesome projects. And we did so much CTSO work in that time. I was able to do a lot of engineering projects that would have taken us forever to do in a 50-minute class. And so when we got 90 minutes every day, we get a lot done. That's the best part, getting lots done.
It's hard to even narrow it down to just one thing, but of course the students, I love the students here so much, and I'm gonna miss them so much. I know I'll get to see some of them next year, but I love all my students. That's for sure 100% the best part.
The best thing about AACT has been the people. I've worked with some of the smartest, kindest, most just incredible human beings. The students at AACT have always been just so much fun to work with. And my colleagues have been some of the best friends I've had in my life. It's been a great 16 years, 17 years at AACT, and it's all because of the people.
Oh gosh, so many things. I love the small community that we've built here. I love being able to teach freshmen coming in biology and then getting to have them again as juniors and seniors in environmental science. I love getting to know like all the students and all the staff, and I think it's just been a really good experience and a great school to work at. And I just love how passionate the students are here about what they do too. So it's always been fun.
A few favorite parts. First of all, the students. It's been a real pleasure. I'm getting to be here for 7 years and teach so many students, including two of my 3 boys, and my colleagues. It's a really fantastic group of people that work here. So I enjoyed both of those. I think would be my favorite parts of being part of the school.
Thank you to all the teachers and staff. We are incredibly grateful for all the help you've given us. I'm Samarah May-Smith, signing off for Trailblazer Media.
Finals week is here, and they only have a few days left of school. The schedule for the week has come out with 37 periods back-to-back on Thursday, so academies will have the full day together. Each day, a nutrition break will be provided, and Wednesday to Friday, school will get out at noon. Next, let's hear from Theo about the business food truck event from just a few weeks ago.
As we near the end of the school year, one of our annual spring events is here again. Business Academy's food truck event is a multiple month-long process, including planning, buying supplies, and creating the food truck concepts. Each year, there is an event held for students and staff to visit these business models as customers, creating a simulated workplace. This year's event took place on Monday, May 19th behind the school. Throughout the 30-minute lunch period, select students with honorary tickets were allowed through the back of the school to choose a treat from any one of the food trucks. The students paid with their tickets given to them by teachers awarded for their classroom behavior. At the beginning, students used their first ticket, and later during the event, a second round was announced, allowing the use of their other ticket for seconds. The creative food truck designs ranged from tacos to hot dogs to boba, each with fairly large menus. The business students created physical trucks to go along with their stands. Students and staff were very pleased with their products, and most trucks sold out of a number of items. This is an annual project that is already in motion to continue in following years.
Yeah, so the food truck experience, I actually heard about this right when I got the job last spring. Mr. Gifford and Miss Lee had shared the excitement of this awesome day with me right when I got the job. And it's been on my calendar ever since. I couldn't wait to experience it for myself. And in my first year experiencing the food truck rally, if you will, it's been nothing short of incredible.
So far it compares, I like this year's a little bit better. I feel like there's a lot more range of foods and there's a lot more to look at and to get.
Oh, I think this year's definitely, I can sense that there's more quality. There's definitely more like machinery used to like heat and like cook the food and prepare the food, and I definitely see there's more selection. I remember last time, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure there was more like pre-packaged or like less like fresh food.
My favorite part is seeing all of the cardboard cars. I think that's really cute and that's really fun, and just seeing how creative everybody can get with, you know, their prompts and everything. Beautiful. Thank you.
Honestly, it's just to kind of see the what everyone's like chose to do, and just kind of see what kind of foods that they're serving. You know, see like what people chose to focus in on. You know.
My favorite part is how this year the Business Academy tied it to finishing the year strong with high expectations and positive intentions and behavior. You know, it's easy to go and pay cash and buy a food ticket to experience this, but it was cool that we were able to relate it to our culture and climate at the school, where kids were earning tickets to this event this year. I think it made it a little extra special and kids really wanting to be here. The next part is obviously the food. I love that how creative the kids got with the food and their design and the branding of it all. The food that they prepared this year was second to none.
We're excited to see what next year's event will entail and how this project will possibly expand beyond the classroom. AACT?
Sure. So 2025, this year's food truck experience was a big success. But Hambright and I have been working behind the scenes at what 25, 26 and beyond looks like as far as branding this event some more. His location, we're bringing his classroom and the student store back into the main hub of the campus outside the office. So we're just hoping to continue with the hype and the stoke with the Business Academy for next year and beyond.
I'm Whittey, reporting for Trailblazer Media.
Such a creative event. Thank you, Gia. Last Friday was our senior sunset affair. Yearbooks and graduation tickets were handed out to the seniors. They put up their handprints, signatures, and got to join together to recall their last 4 years of school together and continue to make new memories that night.
The last event of this year, graduation, is coming up in just a few weeks, on Saturday the 14th. Graduation is going to be held at the Waller Event Center at UNR at 7:30 p.m. Graduates are expected to arrive at 6:30. So be sure to have your graduation tickets for family and friends on the day of the event. On June 5th, there is a graduation rehearsal at 12:15. No need to bring any items or ropes. It will be a really fun and eventful evening, which leads us to the fun time we had on field day. Let's take a look at that.
On Wednesday, May 21st, the Trailblazers had an action-packed day at its much-anticipated field day. Trailblazers got into style with many different spirited and colorful designs painted by leadership students. Talk about a game! Energy was high, and tensions got higher at the teacher and student dodgeball tournament. Of course, ACT had our signature barbecue lunch. Students grabbed a plate full of fundamental staples and fresh goodies. When things heated up, you can come cool down at the water fight station with buckets of water and water guns free to use for the perfect splash of fun. Field day ended with a splash, literally, as students gathered around Miss Leonard and Mr. Maddock and their two elected teachers, Mr. Wilhite and Miss Arnold, as they took their turns getting soaked.
Back to some business now. The national competitions are coming up too. This summer will be full of hardworking students heading to visit competition destinations. On screen, we'll provide a calendar of dates and places for each competition. We wish the greatest of luck to all students leaving home to challenge their skills.
And finally, we have a glance into the new year. You may have already seen new upgrades to the Sky Lounge and underneath the launch pads in Shelby for the hub. There are brand new seats, couches, and tables to work, relax, or even enjoy lunch on. With academies coming and going, some classrooms will be switched around. Aviation will have its own wing of the school, taking over the business and agriculture rooms. Later in August, the first day of school will be on Monday the 11th, with senior sunrise that Friday. Look out for the senior parking spot painting parties too. In the meantime, have a wonderful summer break. Thank you for joining us for this last broadcast of the year. We'll see you next year. Bye. Skip it. Yeah.